Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. Well, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls and 9. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are.
This is a 5th straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in over against Minnesota. Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific...
For the 7th time in franchise history, one of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era as they look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
I like how you stated that they're one of the more successful franchises. At one point, they were 5-0 in Super Bowls. Joe Montana with wins in Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, and 24. And Steve Young, they're looking for a little bit of that. Can we get right again, guys? And I think the San Francisco 49ers team is going to play awfully well in this game.
And they're hoping that the lights stay on in the stadium.
With the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
3 catches for him now in this first quarter.
I love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard.
Here we go. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Garoppolo. And that'll wind up incomplete. Make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Kittle, the All-Pro, 85 catches, over 1,000 yards this year. Maybe the most memorable play, that face mask tugging catch in the final minute of the win at New Orleans, Charles.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it was, as you noted, the most important part was the face mask that was grabbed, and he just kept going. That is George Kittle. Now, he's almost been a forgotten man in the postseason because he's dominating both at the point of attack and in space. Not a surprise, because he is the son of a former Big Ten offensive lineman.
And they get to him after a gain of 6. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. There. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored...
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that will fall incomplete. Through one corner, 14-7 our score. To throw is Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. His first.
In a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll get it out to Superbowl, and it's good enough for a first down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. this one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is tackled up 14 yards. Garoppolo now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first down. Going. Right back to Coleman here on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And on this one, he'll get
Things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
drops it off for Coleman. And all the way down inside the...
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
That is caught by the tight end. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high power.
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play?
Garoppolo, 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Gain of 27. On first down, Garoppolo. Outright yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Garoppolo again. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
That totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This is Coleman. 3 yards is, and it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they'll get it up just short of the 40. Boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver. We asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really like.
Here we go. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. And they're able to swarm him behind the line. And his
game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. How you get the face mask, any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Open man is born. And he's going to get a solid gain. They come out here in the eye. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Move the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And he will
stop with that.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off.
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his third touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. And what can they do here on second and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. On second and 9, Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Steps away to his left. Gets this one to Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 44 yards, as they have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Butker on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you've got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it with Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we see? Their last play in walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They want that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions.